Hello. Let's see. I think my sound's a little low today. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to another week of music and mead. Nice to see everybody. Hi, David. Hi, Bob. Hi, husband Bob. Hi, Justin. Nice to see you all this evening. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Let me know in the comments. Kudos to my husband for being the first to comment in the chat, especially when he should be sleeping. Thanks for popping in. Oh, somebody's going to the gym? Oh, no, Bob says he went to the gym. Oh, geez. Yeah. But good for you that you went to the gym. Good for you, Bob. That's good. I'm glad that you had a low-key weekend that you needed. That's awesome. That sounds really relaxing. Sometimes you just need an off week, right? Like a few days to not have anything going on. I totally understand. I know for me, this weekend was pretty normal, like nothing crazy, nothing random. So I felt like it was a nice weekend. I had a good weekend. And then today I was just homeschooling my kids in the morning, and then I had a couple friends stop over for lunch, which was really nice. One of my friends I haven't seen in a really long time, so that was a really nice kind of part of my day. um, Another quiet weekend for David as well. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Everybody had a chill weekend. Now, if I may ask, I know let's see that for like college and high school coming up, some people have their February break. So does anybody, even if they're not in college or anything like that, I know a lot of you are not. Maybe you have children or friends who are, but like, did anybody do anything for February break? Does anybody have plans for that time, or are you just going to be business as usual? Let me know. Yes, it's almost Valentine's Day. Yes, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Yes. Yes, I would agree with Bob there, Justin, that it's definitely hard to commit to gym time when you have a little one at home. They do kind of suck your energy, so. That's good that your daughter's coming home. So maybe a long weekend, so not the full week, but at least you get the long weekend. That's something nice with your daughter coming home. Hi, Kelly. Welcome on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Always nice to see you. How are things going with you? We were just talking about February break coming up for some people, and even if you are not on like break, are you planning to do something during that week? Is that like, do you take vacations in February or what? I'm curious. All right. As I prepare some music here. Sorry for all the paper rustling. That's so weird about Twitch. I know you're following me on there, so that's really weird. I'm sorry. Let's see. I feel like I am missing a cord here. A cable? Oh, wait. I think I found it. Haha. All right. I'm going to go ahead and what's February break, right? Nobody knows. I'm definitely not doing anything. I have no plans. But I kind of like, I can see it's one of those breaks, so like, especially for like high school or college, I don't really quite understand. I think it's kind of at an odd time. I think it's mostly high school that take the full week, but at the same time, like where I live, February can be kind of bleh. Today happened to be really nice. We have had some like weirdly nice weather. My kids are like, it's springtime. I'm like, hey, no, it's not. Like, it seems like spring, but it really isn't. And I don't want you to get that confused because if there's snow tomorrow, like, you're going to be really upset. So, where I live, you just expect that there will be snow until like April. At least you could still have a snowstorm. Maybe not like crazy consistent snowfall, but like you are very well on track to have snowstorms in March and April, especially March. So I don't like spring is not here till at least like mid-April, in my opinion. And if you happen to have a nice day, you're like, oh, this is so nice. Like today was a beautiful day. It was like 45 degrees and sunny. Like, But again, it's like you take the exception, not the rule. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read. I'm going to sing Scarborough Fair. This was requested by David, and it's a nice one to kind of warm up my voice this evening because I did not have a chance to warm up before I came here. I got my kids to bed a little late this evening. Such is life. So let's see. Hopefully I can come in at the proper time. Scarborough Fair. Going to Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. Tell him to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seam nor needlework, then he'll be a true love of mine. Tell him to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and the sea strand, then he'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was
true love of
All right, thank you, David, for that request this evening from Patreon. I really appreciate that. I'm going to look for just another song to do before I launch into other requests. And certainly, if you have a request, spur of the moment, and maybe you are not on Patreon, that's okay. I still take your request if I can do it. So feel free to leave it in the comments below. And while you're at it, give this video a like and a thumbs up. You could do both. No, please give this video a thumbs up and share it if you're able to. That would be awesome. I just feel like my voice still isn't quite warmed up, so I'm going to pick another song to kind of just continue to get myself all set before I launch into anything a little bit more involved, I suppose is a good way to say it. So let's see what I've got here. Let's do Ride On. That's a nice, easy one. That kind of gives me time. I've got to find the lyrics. There we go.
True, you ride the finest horse I have ever seen, standing 16 or 1 or 2, eyes wild and green. And you ride your horse so well, hands light to the touch. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. See you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. When you ride into the night without a trace behind, run your claw along my gut one last time. I turn to see an empty space where you used to lie. I look for a spark that lights the night from the teardrops in my eye. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to.
All right. So, I'm going to check in on the chat here. All right. I didn't see we're all talking about weather here. I'm going to go back here. Interesting. Spring break in March. No February break. It probably is just an East Coast thing. I really do think it has a lot to do with the fact that February is just so yucky, and there's enough snowbirds around here that they all want to go down to Florida. That's what I think it is. They all want to get out. Yeah, we didn't really get a lot of snow. And again, I don't want to speak too soon because we could still get snow. It's still February and there's March to come. So snow could still come and you could get out snowshoeing. I hope you do. I hope you do to really enjoy this season. You know, it's nice to enjoy each season. I don't think my kids got to build anything more than like a very small, tiny snowman about this big. Like we just didn't get enough snow for anything bigger. So they were a little sad. You're very welcome, David, and thank you, Bob, again. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm warmed up enough to go into a myth and lore. This was Bob's request for the evening. But again, if you have a request, please leave it in the comments below. I do love to sing what you would like to hear. I also love to sing what I feel like singing, so I'll keep it going no matter what. All right, if you are just joining the stream, be sure to comment below if I don't, so I can say hello to you. I can't see who pops in unless you leave me a comment, so feel free to comment below so I can welcome you to the chat. This is my weekly live stream. I'm here every Monday from 9 p.m. until about 10:30. I go for about an hour and a half, which is, I think, pretty impressive. I don't know. The YouTube algorithm doesn't seem to think so. I thought the longer I did it, the more it would help me out a little bit, but apparently it does not matter. But I still enjoy coming here and singing for you as always, and it brings me a lot of joy. So it's what's important in life, right? Let's see here. All right.
Come with me and journey beyond the far horizon, through the mists upon the breeze. O'er the rising mountain peaks lie places that you've never seen. They in fairy dwell among the trees. Can you hear the forest sing as the world behind is vanishing? Come away to the land of myth and lore, where spirits live and breathe. Close your eyes, take my hand, and beyond the stars we'll soar, far into the realm of dreams. Come away. Run along the ancient paths where legends trod in ages past, carving deeds in blood and bone. Spread your fingers through the vine, shrouding their hideaways, dryads, nymphs, and creatures of stone. Can you hear their voices ring as the world around is stirring? Come away to the land of myth and lore, where spirits live and breathe. Close my eyes, take my hand, and beyond the stars we'll soar, far into the realm of dreams. Come away. La 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 Can you hear their voices ring as the world around is stirring? Come away to the land of myth and lore, where spirits live and breathe. Close your eyes, take my hand, and beyond the stars we'll soar, far into the realm of dreams. Come away. Oh, come away.
All right, before it gets to the next song, it's about to go into Wolf Dream. All right, thank you for that request from Bob on Patreon. And I see I have another request in the comments. This is from Husband Bob. He's asking for I See the Light from Tangled. I actually, yeah, I think I can do that. Let me find the chords. I know the song very well. Uh-oh, the music needs to be louder. I can definitely do it. Thank you for the feedback. It's a little hard to tell on my end. I can usually hear things pretty fine, but I appreciate the feedback, of course, so I will definitely check that. Can turn up that part a little bit more and get that ready for you. So thank you. I do appreciate that because, again, it's hard to tell for me. Even if I have my headphones in, I usually can hear myself pretty well. All right, here we go. I see the light chords. Do. Oh my gosh.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here and suddenly I see, standing here, it's so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now.
There are absolutely no chords to get me to the next chord, so we're just gonna completely change the key. Ready, and
all those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now you're here, shining in the starlight. Now you're here, and suddenly I know, if you're here, it's crystal clear, I'm where I'm meant to go. And
oh my goodness, I think we're getting a little too high. My voice is cracking. Oh no! I'm gonna take it down just a second. Sorry about that. Whoops. Let me try that again. The second verse.
all those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now you're here, shining in the starlight. Now you're here, and suddenly I know, if you're here, it's crystal clear, I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
Ooh, something.
Now that I see you.
All right, that was a little rough. Excuse me for that key change in the middle. Like I said, my voice is not terribly warmed up today for some reason, and I've also been having allergies like all day, so I think it's just gonna, the way it's gonna roll tonight. Good night, Bob. Yes, that was our song. I surprised him with that at our wedding. It was pretty funny. Thanks, Bob. Yes, I'm glad you like Myth and Lore. That is probably one of my favorite ones too. And I always think it's funny how, again, songs kind of come together. That was for sure, like, I don't know, that it's like some songs like you already had in mind. That was not one I had in mind, and it came along anyway, so very exciting. Despite the mistakes, I think I did okay with that song, like I said. I'm not in great voice tonight, but I will do the best I can. I always enjoy spending my Monday evenings with you, and I appreciate so much all of my regulars, all of you who come every week. It's lovely to see you every time. It means so much to me, so thank you for being here. Weird mistakes and all. All right, I'm going to go on to another one I like to do. This is from The Hobbit. This is I See Fire.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below, keep careful watch of my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with fire, fire and smoke keep watching over during suns. If this is to end in fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. Oh. If we should die tonight, then we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. I hope that you'll remember me. Should my people fall, then surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain halls, we got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. Oh, I hope that you remember me. And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes. For if the dark returns, then my brothers will die. And as the sky is falling down, it crashed into this lonely town. And with that shadow upon the ground, I hear my people screaming out. I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. I see fire. Oh, I see fire. I see fire hollowing souls. I see a fire burn over on the mountainside. upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget this sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. We'll lie in fields of gold. See the west wind. Will you stay? Excuse me, my screen didn't move. See the west wind move like a lover's song upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
All right, so getting the dogs to sleep as I do every time. There you go. All right, so my husband and I are thinking about, so he finished reading Lord of the Rings for the first time. I'm sorry, this thing keeps making a lot of noise. It's really bothering me. I'm going to try to stick it on here. Hopefully it won't be annoying. Anyway, so he finished reading Lord of the Rings like a month or two ago, and he's been working his way through The Hobbit, which is a lot easier, as a lot of you know. And thank you, David. And so we are thinking about actually going and watching all the Hobbit movies. So we definitely saw, I think the first one in theaters, I've mentioned this before. The second one we didn't, I think we did maybe see the second one in theaters, but we never finished it. So what do you say? I know, should we watch them all three? Should we What are some of your favorite parts from them if you watch them, to recommend it? Or not to recommend it. Obviously, the books are always going to be better than the movies. We already know that's true. But I don't know. I think it might be kind of fun to try because we have never seen them all. And even though we have seen them, I think we only saw them in theaters, which you know how long ago that was. Several years ago. So, all right, let's see. Speaking of The Hobbit, here we go again. I've got Song of the Lonely Mountain for you. I've actually decided that I'm doing this with my high school choir that I teach during the week. I wanted to give them a contemporary piece. And this is the one I chose. I did put to them like what their ideas were for contemporary pieces, and the responses were very unique and very different. I actually got a lot of Disney, but I didn't really want to do Disney. I feel like high school we should be a little bit, I mean, I guess you could do some Disney songs, but I wanted to try something a little different. And I was trying to think of something that would be kind of fun, kind of contemporary, kind of cool, but also maybe be a little more formal. I want to help them to rise to that level. So I felt like this was a good one. And I like that I found a really cool arrangement that has it for soprano, alto, bass, baritone, which is great. So I can kind of lump my tenors, my baritones kind of together since they're all similar anyway. At this point, this is a high school after all. So, and again, in this school where I teach, the choir is a required course. A required course. So I have everyone. I have everybody from 9th through 12th grade in the choir. So a lot of times, if you're in a high school, and any class, typically, even in elementary school, you choose between like you want to be in chorus or do you want to be in band or possibly orchestra if they have that option. They don't have that option. It's choir. So I have quite a variety of students, all different levels, all different interests, all different ages. So it's quite interesting. They're great. We're working to kind of build up a repertoire. So I'm excited. This is definitely going to be our hardest song that we do, though. Song of the Lonely Mountain. It's going to be tough. So I'm looking forward to it, but also like, whew. We're starting it now, so hopefully by our concert we're going to be like, yeah. Here we go.
Misty mountains rise, leave us standing upon the heights. What was before, we see once more, is our kingdom a distant light? Mountain beneath the moon, words unspoken will be there soon. For home a song that echoes on, and all who find us will know the tune. Some folk we never forget, some kind we never forgive, haven't seen the back of us yet. We'll fight as long as we live. All eyes on the hidden door to the lonely mountain born. We'll ride in the gathering storm until we get our long forgotten goal. We lay under the misty mountains cold, in slumbers deep and dreams of gold. We must awake, our must be returned.
Oh, and it's a long song. It keeps going. I'm going to cut it off there for now because I think you get the idea. Yeah, that version is, so that's the one, not everybody knows about. So the song, I had to figure it out. So Misty Mountains Cold is the one that is in the film, and a lot of people have covered Misty Mountain Cold. That is the one that like pulls the lyrics from the actual text of Tolkien, and that's the one a lot of us know. Far over the misty mountains cold. Na, 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 na. Anyway, Song of the Lonely Mountain is like the credit song for the first Hobbit movie. So it's a little bit different. Obviously, the melody's very similar, but it kind of takes it a different way. And I love the arrangement. I love the percussion arrangement. In fact, David Arkenstone, the composer and arranger, does a really cool version of it. And I really like his percussion. So I'm definitely like hoping that my husband might be able to play for this concert and maybe do his like cajon or something, because it would be fantastic. I think it would work really, really well with the chorus. My chorus. All right. Let's see. Yes, I do remember that scene where the dwarves first appeared. I do think the movie was really well cast. All the casting was great. You know, the love triangle, on the eve of Valentine's Day, I will say this very unpopular opinion. I don't care what the movie is. It does not have to be The Hobbit. I really don't like the love triangle trope. That is probably my least favorite trope in any kind of film. Even if it's a rom-com. Like, I don't like the love triangle. It's annoying to me. Like, the stress of it is annoying to me. Like, just pick. Oh my goodness. Like, or find somebody else, or like, I don't know. It just irritates me. Like, I think I was, like, I can get through a few books that might have that so long as it's not too stressful. But like a lot of times I just like, it's just something I don't care for at all. And I know some people just love it. Like, obviously it works for some people. Otherwise they wouldn't do it anymore. They wouldn't have it in books and movies, and it's everywhere. Tell me what you think. Is that something you agree to? Do you also not like love triangles, or is that something that you're kind of okay with depending on the movie? Like, maybe it's done really well, or the book, maybe it's done really well. I would like to know. Let me know in the comments. I also wish all the dwarves looked like the dwarves. I don't know what that means. Does that mean because some of them were like younger? I mean, I'm also a fan of Richard Armitage, so I feel like he was fantastic as Thorin, but I already liked him as an actor before, so maybe I'm biased for sure. Let's see. Next song, while you're thinking about your Hobbit response or love triangle response. Good discussions always. Maybe this song will bring out snow for Bob so he can go snowshoeing.
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly. I'm holding very tight. I'm riding in the midnight blue. I'm finding I can fly so high above with you. Far across the world, the villages go by like dreams. The rivers and the hills, the forests and the streams. Children gaze open mouthed, taken by surprise. swimming in the frozen sky. We're drifting over icy mountains floating by. Suddenly, swooping low, had an ocean deep, rounding up a mighty monster from his sleep. We're walking in the air, we're dancing in the midnight sky. And everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. Everyone who sees us greets us as we fly.
Uh-oh. So Thorn didn't look like a dwarf. So you want like is it the beard? Is it the age? Is it the facial structure in general? I'm so interested. This is the first time anybody's ever said that like you didn't think the dwarfs looked good. So you're entitled to that opinion. I'm so interested to know like what you really think. I love hearing discussions about things like this. You probably already know this about me, but I am kind of nerdy about books and movies, and Lord of the Rings takes like the top. I feel like anything like that. I could go on for days. So I won't for your sake, but please. Now, which dwarf was Graham McTavish? I don't know which one he was. All right, while you are thinking about that, I'm going to go ahead and get my mead, and let me know in the comments what you are drinking this evening, if you indeed you are drinking something. This is the mead portion of Music and Mead. And today I will be drinking the last of my Shield Maiden. This is the end. Our journey has come to an end, Shield Maiden by Atheling Meadworks. So, alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. Boom. I have actually saved a lot of these bottles with the idea of like doing something cool and crafty with them, but I'm not really sure what. We will see. I have quite a few of them because I just think they're like really cool looking bottles, and I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, Balin. Okay. Interesting. So the facial structure of the dwarfs, like, that's very interesting. Is it because he's like, is he too dashing? Like, is he not allowed to be dashing? Like, kind of like, is it Killy, the one that's like got the love triangle deal? Like, they had to make him look like somewhat attractive. Otherwise, you know, the teenage girls wouldn't go for it. Something like that. Oh, hot chocolate and a slice of pumpkin loaf. David, you are living the life. We are all jealous. At least I speak for myself. As always, I wish you a wonderful and happy week full of health and awesomeness. Here, slancha. Ooh, it's like tangier because it's the last bit of it. So it's been sitting there for a while. No dashing dwarves. How dare they? That's fantastic. Dwarves are not allowed to be dashing. Interesting. This is very interesting. Oh my goodness. Well, in that case, I guess with like them with Rings of Power, them having all different kinds of like they, you know, obviously they show female dwarves, so you know, they're very pretty. No dashing dwarves. We can't have beautiful dwarves. They all have to be beards, chubby, even the women. Oh my goodness. That actually makes me think of Rings of Power. So I'll pull up this Wandering Day. Whew. I think it would have been a good fun if they had the female dwarfs be bearded in Rings of Power. Like, and again, like, I think it just because I think it's just been such a, like, that's part of the joke, right? Like, I don't see many dwarf women. Like, oh, it's because of the beards. You know, like, that's always been kind of alluded to. So I think it would have been kind of fun if they had kept that, you know, in good spirit of the kind of the implication. Oh my goodness. I saw something. I can't remember the name of the content creator, and I haven't seen her stuff in a while. But I was suggested this one young woman who was doing all these hilarious impressions of like C.S. Lewis and Tolkien. You might know who it is. I know she's on TikTok, but I found her on YouTube because I'm not on TikTok. But and she talked about like she did all like one was like it was like Tolkien and Lewis talking about how like dwarfs or something or female like how they had like women. Oh, I have like a woman. And I don't know. It was like. It was very funny. I feel like I should look for it and I'll find it. I'll share it in the tavern or something. Uh-huh. Ooh, some Oktoberfest. I always forget that it's a different time for you, Justin. No worries. I'm glad you're able to tune in when you can. He's going shopping at 10 o'clock at night? What are you doing? But yes, I'm forgetting what I was saying before. But yes, she's a funny creator who does all these like silly impressions of that. And that was one of my favorite ones. They talk about dwarfs, like dwarfs. Like they can't decide how to say it, and like you know Tolkien being like, oh, I do have a female dwarf. Yes, she's in appendix like 23. Like her name appears. Like it's just silly. Like it's just very silly. Anyway. I don't know who she is, so I will stop randomly talking about her. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I won't announce it tonight, but I will be having some special guests next Monday for Music and Mead. So I hope you can join me. I've been trying to get these people to join my live stream for quite a while, and it just has never really worked out. So I'm so happy that we're going to be able to do this for you. A little early for like St. Patrick's Day, but it will definitely be more of a session type live stream next week, and I'm really excited for it. So I hope you can be there and keep a lookout. I'll announce who's going to be there. So I'm very excited. I'll have to work on like the camera angle in order to fit like more people in this space, but it's going to be a good challenge. So I look forward to that, and I hope you can be here next week for it. Assuming, you know, you're not on vacation for your February vacation that none of you are taking. But anyway, all right, I'm going to go ahead and sing another song for you. This is This Wandering Day from Rings of Power, where the women dwarves have no beards. What do we have to do to get a proper dwarf? I don't know. I need some more mead before I get into this one.
The sun is fast falling beneath trees of stone. The light in the tower, no longer my home. Past eyes of pale fire, black sand for my bed. I've left all I've known for the unknown ahead. Call to me, lands this wandering day. Of drink I have little, and food I have less. My strength tells me no, but the path demands yes. My legs are so short, and the way is so long. I've no rest, nor comfort, no comfort but song. Sing to me, lands far away. Oh, rise up and guide me this wandering day. Please promise to find me this wandering day. At last comes their answer, through cold and through frost, that not all who wander or wander are lost. No matter the sorrow, no matter the cost, that not all who wander, excuse me, not all who wander or wander are lost.
Well, that's something a singer always hopes doesn't happen. Burping while you're singing is not very attractive, nor is it very professional. I do apologize. Maybe I drank that mead a little too fast. Oh dear. Oh dear. The bard is cut off from drinks tonight. No more drinks for the bard. Don't give her any more. Okay, fine. Ahem. Oh my goodness. You gotta just laugh it off, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Just turn that just a little. Please don't fall on me. I like where my microphone is now, but it's kind of like, I like it for some reasons and I don't like it for others. It seems to not like to stay in place, so it's been kind of annoying lately. Where are you? Okay, no, you need to stay like that. Stop moving. It's not listening to me. There.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart its passion displaced. My eye growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have felt? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. Hush now, most Doreen, close your eyes and sleep, waltzing the waves and diving in the deep. Stars are shining bright, the wind is on the rise, whispering words of long-lost lullabies. Oh, won't you come with me, where the moon is made of gold, and in the morning sun we'll be sailing. Oh, won't you come with me, where the ocean meets the sky, and as the clouds roll by, we'll sing the song of the sea. I had a dream last night and heard the sweetest sound. I saw a great white light and dancers in the round, castles in the sand, cradles in the trees. Don't cry, I'll see you by and by. Oh, won't you come with me, where the moon is made of gold, and in the morning sun we'll be sailing. Oh, won't you come with me, where the ocean meets the sky, and as the clouds roll by, we'll sing the song of the sea. Rolling ships made of gold, and in the morning sun we'll be sailing free. Oh, won't you come with me where the ocean meets the sky, and as the clouds roll by, we'll sing the song of the sea.
All right. I'm going to check in our chat just a minute, and then I think I have time for one more song for you this evening. Once again, thank you so much for joining me for Music and Mead. This is my weekly live stream, and next week, like I said earlier, I will have some special guests that I'll be announcing later this week on my social media platforms, so I'm excited to share that with you, and I hope you can come. Again, it'll be more of an Irish session type live stream, and it'll be lots of fun, so I hope you are able to make it for that. And yeah, it was the dwarf bartender. Oh my goodness, I agree. I like that song. I like that song a lot. I have also not seen Rings of Power, but I like that song a lot. It's very pretty. But it's Barry McCreary, like I've said in the past, so he's just lovely. Oh my goodness. All right, so I will be seeing, if you are a patron, I will be seeing you on Wednesday for our Warrior Wednesday live stream in our official patron Facebook group, Fellowship of the Bard. So if you are able to be there for that, I will see you for that. Otherwise, here is my goodnight song for all of you. This is The Last Goodbye, going with our Hobbit theme today. Apparently we're on a Hobbit kick. We're going to do another song from The Hobbit. I think now I have done all three of the songs. I've done Song of the Lonely Mountain. I've done I See Fire, which is the second one. Excuse me. And this one is The Last Goodbye from the third one. Look at that. It's like I planned it, even though I definitely did not. Oh, here we go.
I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh. As the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away over hill and under tree, through lands where never light is shown, by silver streams that run down to the stream sea. Under cloud, beneath the stars, over snow on winter's morn, I turn at last to paths that lead home. Though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, and now comes the day to bid you farewell. Many places I have been, many sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor will I forget all who took that road with me. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away that run down to the sea. To these memories I will hold, with your blessing I will go, turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. I bid you all a very fond farewell.
And a truly fond farewell I bid to you as I say goodnight and have a lovely week. And I will see you next week for an extra special Music in Mead at same time, same place, right here on Twitch and YouTube. So, goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me. It means the world to me. You are amazing. Thank you for joining me. Bye.